Live. Hello, welcome to episode number 4 of the All Things Gaming Podcast. My name is Jason. Hopefully this is working. Hopefully you're watching this on YouTube, and maybe you're even watching this live. That'd be a little weird because we haven't tweeted out the information. But maybe most likely, hopefully this is all working. Just tweeted out the link. Did you tweet out your link, Maurice?
Yes, I did.
I got the notification right now that I tweeted out the link. All right, so maybe people will come and join us soon. Come and listen to us do this live. As always, on the All Things Gaming podcast, we talk about what we've been playing and some news from the week. And we forgot to set up some news. We have one news story, but if you want to look while I'm talking about whatever bullshit I've been playing this week,
Sure.
and post and look for some news stories, you can do that. I contributed my one news story, but I also want to talk about some other stuff. But I'll put that in the chat for you. I said hopefully everything's working, mostly because we're not using Skype right now. We're using Google Hangouts, and then after I'm going to do a whole crazy process where I rip the audio from the video and I post it up on Podiomatic, and that'll go to iTunes, and you don't need to learn about that. You came here to listen to us talk about video games. So Maurice, as always, what have you been playing this week?
Um, I've been leveling up my North America character on League of Legends.
As always, we have to have that weekly League of Legends talk.
Yeah, it has to happen.
It's a staple.
You can't, right? You can't get away from it.
You know, we have to put that in we have to get that in the tags. It's a very search thing on.
Right. You're gonna get a lot of hits with that one.
Definitely. Okay, so League of Legends, how's that going? How's leveling up your character? Because explain to the people why you have why you're saying North American as if you have another account, because you do.
I actually do. I guess I would say that this North America character is my Smurf account, because I have a level 30 account on Latin America North. So.
All right, wait. Okay, Smurf. What does that mean?
Smurf means a player that is more experienced, makes a character, or changes the name or something like that. In different games it works different ways, but basically a player with more experience plays with other players that are not as experienced as he is, just for fun, or just to play around and stuff like that.
Okay, because I often see people like making new accounts because like, oh, I want to get this account. This is gonna have I'm gonna have my best runs. Like I'm only gonna do all wins and stuff like that.
Right.
So I see that. I know that comes a little. I know that a little bit from the Call of Duty scene where people are like, I want to get like 100% headshot accuracy. So they'll making a whole new account, and then to get on the leaderboards, they'll shoot one person, kill one person in the with a headshot, and they'll just never use that account again because they'll be all the way at the top of the leaderboards because your accuracy will obviously be 100% if every single one of those bullets hit them in the head as your first kill ever, which is stupid, but that's what people do, I guess. But I'm not saying that what you're doing is stupid, but keep on talking about what you've been playing.
Let's see. I've been playing a little Isaac. Just messing around still in there, trying to get better at it.
Messing around, okay.
Yeah.
Secretly trying to be the next Northern Lion. I know. I see where you're going.
I don't think that's gonna happen, but
okay. I know what you're trying to do here. Get in through me, and then get an audience, and then just leave me in the rafters, become huge with your whole Binding of Isaac stuff. No, I'm joking. How's that going? Are you doing the seeds?
No, I'm just doing like random runs, I guess. Just no spider mod or anything. Just just starting it up and playing the game.
I've been meaning to play some more Isaac since Ricky got downloaded Spider-Man on my computer, and I've been meaning to play some more. But I'm just awaiting Rebirth, man. Rebirth looks so good. Like the rooms are so huge. And it's going to change everything. I want to see how Northern Lion deals with that. But he's probably just going to be amazing again. He's probably just going to still be amazing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like with everything else, With all the Northern Lion talk, I feel like we should just change our podcast name to the Northern Lion fan show. But I don't think so. I don't think so. I've actually been watching Northern Lion, his Binding of Isaac runs, and
Mm.
man, is that game deep, and man, does that man know a lot about that game.
Oh yeah.
Like,
He still
like,
doesn't know everything.
yeah, that's crazy. That game is so deep. He was actually making fun of friggin' Edmund on the last NLS. He was remember. Did you watch it right?
Oh
When he
yeah.
was like, he was making fun of him, saying he's like
He
he
does that
abandoned the
almost
game.
every time.
Yeah, because it's hilarious. Because Edmund loves probably like puts so much work into that game. He's like working on that and eugenics, which I don't know, man. That's like it's so eugenics looks really weird. Like, are you excited for it or?
I haven't really like looked into it like specifically, but uh, it's Edmund. If he's
Yeah.
putting all that time and work and has that passion for that game, then all my hopes are for good things to happen.
Yeah,
All my
yeah,
hopes are for that game to be great.
yeah. Because he hasn't made a bad game yet. So
That's very true.
or released a bad game yet. I don't know about his like early stuff, but he hasn't released a bad game. Super Meat Boy in many people's book is one of their favorite games. If hopefully if Ricky comes on next week, he can tell you about how Super Meat Boy is his like greatest enemy and
Hmm.
love in his life, because of how long it took him to finally he beat the game recently. So uh, he's in love with that game. I've played a fair amount of it. I've never beaten it,
Hmm.
but it's a great game. If it came to PS3, I'd play it. If it came to Vita, I'd play so much more of it. Please bring that game to Vita. If you can do it with Fez, which we'll be talking about a little bit later on in the podcast. Good segues, eh? Uh, uh, you could do it with Super Meat Boy, I feel like. But let's get Rebirth here first, and let's see. I don't know how we got from League of Legends to. Oh no, we stopped. Did you want to talk anything more about League of Legends, or was that it?
Um, I don't think so.
Okay, okay,
They released a new patch, 4.13. I'm not gonna go into specifics because I
okay. Yeah, I
know,
was gonna say.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff. But that they're gonna release a new champion soon. His name is
Cool.
Nar. I don't know if you've heard of it, but
I think I saw an announcement for that on an IGN or a Game Informer of a
that
site
looks
like
pretty
that.
cool. I've seen people play on the PBE public beta environment, and it's a cool champion. I
That's
think once it comes out, I'm gonna probably end up buying it.
that's cool. That is cool. Sorry about that. My dog is in the background. Maurice, do you know that on the video of this Google Hangout, you actually have a whatchamacallit, your profile picture's there. I can't see it, but I'm looking at the video right now, and you're popping up.
Oh, goody. That's
So
good.
so in the video you will get your prime time, and we're also we can also listen to this in 720, which is cool. I guess I have the up speed for that. Uh, but wait, I'm listening to myself right now. It's in the past.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm doing the same thing.
This is weird. It's like a little Matrix thing. I can hear my dog barking. That sucks. All right, let's stop that. It's a little too self-indulgent. A little bit navel gazing. All right. So Binding of Isaac. Have you ever beaten Binding of Isaac? Ever?
Um, no, I haven't. Unfortunately, I'm not that good yet. Obviously I'm striving for that platinum god.
Yeah, as I would.
Right. It's gonna take a long time. You know, uh, Northern Lion's been at this game since it came out for 7 years. I think that's what he said. But
Jesus, 7 years,
yeah,
man.
exactly. 7 years. It's a
That's
long time.
insane. Well, he has 800 episodes,
Yeah.
so right there, that's upwards of 2 years. That's insane. But that's what that's what most people come to his channel for, and then they stay for the other stuff.
Right.
That's how Ricky got into him. I got into him through you telling me about him and watching him, and I was like, oh, this stuff is pretty good. Question: how's my audio sounding? I boosted it up a little bit.
It's good.
It's better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool, cool. I don't know why I kept on doing the clicking sound, but I like this whole Google Hangout thing, man. This is cool. It has all these little tabs on the side. I can give you a document. We can interact with people if we had an audience. Uh, Hopefully we can get an audience soon. We can have people watching. It is 12:51 where we are, and we did, and that is very late. That is very very late. So hopefully soon we can get a bigger audience. But yeah. Other than Binding of Isaac, what else? Anything else?
um,
Um,
I don't think so.
all right. Well, you did play something else, but we'll talk about that when the video is posted of that, which means
Right.
we'll talk about it in 3 weeks. which is a little insane. But Maurice and I recorded a game. We've talked about it before, so if you haven't listened to the older podcasts, go listen to those, and maybe guess what did Maurice and I play and record this week. But those videos will go up while I'm on vacation. Speaking of me being on vacation, we need a co-host for those 2 weeks. We need a man to fill in for me. So if you're one that's good with the gaming and you feel like you have what it takes and you're not mic shy and you're able to talk to a live audience or into a microphone, because that's kind of tough. Like even not talking to a live audience, just talking and knowing that people may listen to this one day and like judge you on it. That's I don't like you did it pretty easily. But when I started, I was definitely scared. I didn't even have an audience. I was just like I was really nervous for no reason because like not many people were gonna listen to it, but just thinking like that people would disapprove and stuff. It got me, it shook me a little bit. And it wasn't even when I started the YouTube channel. It was when I started my old podcast. Like sitting down and talking into a mic was scary. And it wasn't even only me. My cousin, who was also on that podcast, he was even like scared. He was like, "This is you mess up," and he'd be like, "Oh, this is weird. Like this is like talking to a microphone is and then just and talking to people who aren't there, but you know they're there is weird." And I've gotten used to it because like since I do like the let's plays and stuff, I definitely gotten used to like just talking to an audience and talking as if they were there.
Mhm.
But at first it was tough. It was tough. But if you're looking into doing this whole YouTube thing, just do it. That's what I recommend. Look at me talking, like giving advice to like I actually have a giant audience and like like somebody asked me what happened, like how do you get into this whole YouTube thing? You just do it. That's what they always say, and that's what I always say. Just do it. You can't say you can't say you're gonna you can't expect to succeed without doing it. So just keep it up. And even if your videos are shitty at first, just try to build an audience with your shitty stuff, and then once you get better, they'll look and see if they'll stick with you. Because right now, I still have the kind of shitty audio. This podcast isn't the best, but today I ordered a microphone, a Blue Snowball microphone, and a pop filter, and that's gonna make my videos like 3,000 times better. And just go little by little. If you can't afford an Elgato game capture, just shoot it with your fucking webcam to your TV.
Dude, I've done that before.
Yeah, see, look at that. See, Maurice has even done that before. Like
Yeah, I
I
did
even
a long time ago. I did a playthrough of God of War on I don't remember what console it was on, but I did it, and that's what I did. I put a camera on like a stool. I pointed at the TV, and I just played.
can we find this?
I don't think so.
Ah, damn. It's
Yeah.
like I keep on bringing Ricky up, but it's like he did a Luigi's Mansion playthrough with an Elgato. He not an Elgato with an Easy Cap,
Hmm.
and he did a Luigi Mansion playthrough, and like he told me like they were the worst because he'd be like he was really young, so he's like, hey guys, I'm playing Luigi Mansion again, and we're gonna beat the boss, and it's gonna be all good. And then like he deleted them. And then there was also a video of him talking about some girl like into a webcam, and
Oh.
so they found it. Like my friends found it, and when they were hanging out, but they weren't smart enough to think because they found it and they only saw one video, and it was like some stupid like what was it called? It was like some stupid like music video,
Hmm.
but it was just like a lyric video, and it was basically just like the Blue Windows Movie Maker thing, and
Right.
it kept on saying the same thing over and over again to some music. But on that same channel, he had a video of like a vlog. So he was like creating what he was one of the first vloggers when he was like when YouTube first came out. And if he stuck with it, he could have been big, but he didn't. And he talked about some girl, but they didn't figure out that it had that video. So once he went home that day, he deleted it. And if I was there, I would have found it. And I was like, "Is it up?" And he was like, "No, fuck you." But that would have been amazing. You can probably go find my shitty whatchamacallit. You can probably go find my shitty easy cap gameplay of Batman Arkham City. But there's no audio on it. Like I didn't have the means to record audio at the same time. So it's just like part one of a it was also called Let's Beat. So if you look up Let's Beat Batman Arkham City New Game Plus, you can just watch a really shitty video quality, just terrible. And it wasn't until I got the Elgato that I actually stuck with this stuff. But yeah, so that's all you have to talk about. So what have I been playing this week? What did I play? Oh, shut the fuck up, dog. I'm gonna go kick that. I'm not gonna kick the dog. Animal abuse and all. We don't want that. We want to be getting fact. Oh, right before I get into talking about the what I've been playing, I got content ID'd.
Oh no.
I got flagged with
Oh,
two
no.
videos. Two videos.
Of what?
Destiny and Last of Us.
Okay.
I got flagged for the weirdest shit, Maurice. And usually with my Hotline Miami videos, I was able to fix it because it was just audio.
Mhm.
But I was not able to fix these. I had to file a complaint because it's bullshit. I haven't gotten like strikes. I didn't get striked, but I for the Destiny, I'll read you I got Last of Us and Destiny, and it didn't even notify me. I had to like look it up. Alright. So for The Last of Us, it was your video. This is what it says. It's part 6 of my Let's Beat. So it's the latest Last of Us video I posted. It's your video may include content that is owned by a third party. To watch the match content, please play the video on the right. The video will be played from the point where the match content was identified. So it says it's identified at 53:13, and at this time, it's a cutscene in the video of Ellie and Joel in the car, and it says the subtitle is Now What, and it's by Lenenko Ltd. Who the fuck is Lenenko Ltd. and why are they trying to take my precious cents, half a penny? What the fuck? Copyright details. Visual content administered by Lenenko Ltd. Did Lenenko Ltd. make that subtitle? Did they fucking make this game? Why aren't they content ID in my other videos?
How do you spell that? I want to look them up.
Lenok,
Uh-huh.
capital Ltd. Space between the Lenenko and the Ltd. I looked them up. I didn't find much.
Just Android, just like apps.
Yeah, right. It's apps, right? So why the fuck? Why are they So I disputed it, but I don't. I'm awaiting a response by 8/27/14. So that's August 27th. I'll be back by then. I'll literally that'll be the day I come back or not, or I'm coming back, or like day after or something. So hopefully it all gets fixed by then. Because if they don't respond, then it gets taken out.
Right.
But do you know what these companies do? They'll wait. They'll wait until they won't respond, and then they'll do it again. So then I have to do it for another 30 days, and they take my revenue. Which I'm not saying I have revenue. I get really no money from these videos at all. As I said before, I have 30 cents. That's what I'm owed, and I haven't cashed it in because it would cost me money to cash it in.
Mm-hmm.
But what the fuck? Like it's like if it was something if it was legitimately something, then I'd be like okay. Because in this cutscene they start playing a song. But that's this company doesn't own that song, so that's bullshit. So then in the Let's Play, it's in the Let's Play Destiny Part 3, the beta. It's at 5:36. And at 5:36, it starts with "I'm sorry about that," and then it's visual content administered by Brothers and Sons. Brothers and Sons. Who the fuck are Brothers and Sons? Why are they trying to take my precious pennies? You know, like it's bullshit, man. What the fuck? I don't get it. I really don't. I don't know why people are trying to take my precious cents. And have you found anything on Brothers and Sons?
Nope.
Nothing, right? There's,
Nope.
like
Dragon Age Wiki, a site for custom marble and granite fabrication. So
it was fucking Ricky. I see how it is, Ricky. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of Brothers and Sons shit. Who are they? And why the fuck are they trying to take my stuff? And it's like I haven't filed a dispute yet. But when I filed the dispute for the Last of Us video, I was looking up because like some companies have on their websites like statements that you can send that'll be like this is because it's basically what I claimed was fair use. So like I'm gonna try to claim it right now. I'm gonna do the whole thingy right now because it's this big process. Oh shit! No wait. I said acknowledge. Oh no, I didn't acknowledge a third party. I want to dispute this shit. All right. I usually use my use of the content meets the legal requirements for fair use or fair dealing under applicable copyrights. Or do I use I have a license or written permission from the proper rights holder to use this material. I say I do use fair use.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure, because then if they can like sue me. And please explain. I usually just write. I do not understand. I do not understand the claim. Brothers and Sons do not own any content within video, because if they are trying to where it says that I'm infringing on copyright law, that means they own my voice. They don't own my fucking voice. And then I'm gonna type my full name. I'm gonna sign this Jason Alberto Lajada. Yes, Alberto's my middle name. And I will, and then saying I believe that. Okay. Boom. And then boom. And then if they try to sue me, get fucked.
Get fucked.
That's my motto, Maurice. You know the Super Bowl Gaming Channel motto, as me as the host, is get fucked. I'm obviously not gonna try to if they try to sue me, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, I'm getting sued.
Right.
I can't pay for a lawyer with all the sense. I'm gonna have to start a Kickstarter, save my ass, and then one of the rewards will be, if I lose, you can come and visit me in jail, and if I win, then you can not come visit me in jail, and you can hear my voice.
Right.
I've actually been looking into like Kickstarter and Patreon stuff, but I'm not big enough for that yet.
Yeah, no.
Definitely not. But even the big people don't get much money, which is crazy. Like some people get like $1 per video, which is weird. But I wouldn't. The way I would do it, if I ever end up getting to like the point where I want to do a Patreon, I would send it. I would do. I like the whole month thing. I don't like per video. I like the monthly thing.
Yeah.
Which because then it's more of like an income, because with per video, it's not exactly the amount you're gonna get per video, but I like the monthly thing because then like it's monthly and I know how much I'm gonna get at the end of the month and stuff. But alright, to cap this whole bullshit, stop copyright, stop that. YouTube, get on your shit, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck these companies are trying to claim. Like, at first I was like, oh, like, I was scared when I first started this that I was gonna get claimed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I've only been claimed a couple times, and it was kind of legitimate, kind of, with the whole online movie stuff. But then I'm getting to these bullshit claims of like visual content when like in all actuality like not like that's like Bungie owns that and Naughty Dog owns that and they've given permission to YouTubers to do this and it's bullshit that these companies are just looking to get like because this is they're scam that's like this like what they're doing is illegal like claiming like it's legal in some way, but at the heart of it, it's illegal, like really illegal, because they're just taking revenue from people who are like trying to live off this stuff, and that's why Twitch is is a is a better is like where people are moving towards, you know, and the whole live streaming stuff, because they like Twitch is legitimately a better place to make your money off of. But I don't have the means to do Twitch, and I like doing the YouTube stuff too. So that's why in the future you'll definitely see me on Twitch as much as you see me on YouTube. But yeah, hopefully we talked about Twitch getting bought by Google last week. Hopefully, fucking Twitch can like slap the shit out of Google and be like, "What the fuck," and fix it because this is bullshit. But moving on to what I've been playing this week, I've been playing a lot of my Vita. And this week I played a game called, what is it called? I'm definitely, oh man, I just had it. It's not Super Stardust HD, my forever rival in life. I'm gonna do it one day, Maurice. I'm gonna get that trophy. I still have it. So
Hey,
I
I think you could do it, man. From what I saw on that video, I think you could do it.
I was so close.
Yeah.
The video Maurice and I are talking about my favorite game, Super Stardust HD. It's one of my first videos, and I was going after a trophy to where I tried to get a 10x multiplier, and I got to 9x, and I died. And that was like one of the saddest moments in life, right next to my Spelunky playthrough, which Spelunky will return next week and maybe daily. I don't know. I'll see. With I'm getting like invigorated to do more videos now that the microphone's coming, because like, you know, I love doing the videos, but I was like, oh damn, the audio doesn't sound that good. I was always hindered by the audio, but now that the audio is gonna sound good, and I'm also getting like a new setup. You saw Maurice came over and we recorded some stuff, as I said before. He saw my setup, and it wasn't that spacey and stuff, but I'm getting a new setup tomorrow with I'm getting a new desk and all, a computer desk and all. So hopefully, with that, I'll feel better about doing it. But it's gonna feel a little weird going away from it for 2 weeks. It's gonna feel weird, and hopefully, I can. Hopefully, you can keep this channel running. I'll definitely give you the details while I'm gone to run the channel. So I will give you the key to my life, Maurice. So
Yay.
keep it safe to my living. Not my living. But back to what I've been playing. What was I freaking talking about? I gotta go and get my Vita. It's over by my bed, and I don't want to walk over the way over there. And it's just blanking on me. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna walk over to my Vita and see if my microphone stretches all the way. So you're hearing me right now, and hopefully my fan isn't blasting in the microphone. Now I have my Vita. Oh shit, that's not good. Sorry about all the audio stuff, people. Hopefully that wasn't terrible, Maurice.
If you want to turn your mic down a little, it sounds a little too loud.
That was a little too loud?
Yeah.
Ah, damn, sorry. Alright, so, because I just couldn't remember the name, and once I see it, I know I'm gonna be like, oh, that fucking game. It is called Velocity Ultra. I got it free through PlayStation Plus. It is kind of like Super Stardust, but it's like top down, and you're this little spaceship, and you're making your way through levels, and it's like a puzzle shoot 'em up, and like it's very fast paced, and it's really fun, and and there's only like 30 to I think maybe 50 levels in the game, and it's a really really fun game. It gets really complicated though, because like halfway through the game, it adds in this teleporting mechanic,
Hmm.
to where you like set like well in the beginning of the game there's a teleporting mechanic, but it's only like where you aim your cursor and when you tap on the screen. So then like once you tap on the screen, your little spaceship will teleport there, and uh, later on in the game you can set up a teleporting spot, like a specific spot. So it'll have it to where you want there's like a gate.
Right.
There's like a little like say it's like a green gate. Oh, and it's covering a specific side of the screen. So you can't get into that side of the screen unless you break a little say like a key. It's like a little box, I guess. And if you
Hmm.
and your spaceship obviously shoots, but the box is all the way ahead of this gate. So what you want to do is set a marker right before the gate. Go ahead, break the box, and then teleport back
Hmm.
to where the gate is. And if you explode the little box, it opens the gate, and you get everything in the gate. Uh, and then where the challenge comes in is you get ranked, and what you want to do is when you want to beat these levels as fast as you can with the highest score and getting every single pickup because there's little pickups throughout, and these pickups are pods, escape pods of people because what you're trying to do is save all these people, and you're trying to pick up all the escape pods, and it gets really complicated, and I'm up to the part where I'm no good at the game anymore. I used to be like I was pretty good at it up until the point where the teleporting thing came in, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm just getting overwhelmed by all these mechanics. But even though it's overwhelming, it's really fun, and I'd recommend it to anybody. Velocity Ultra 2X is coming to PlayStation 4 and Vita very soon. I know review builds are out, so it should be out within the next month or two. I gotten confirmation by following people on Twitter who have the review build. Colin Moriarty, who works over at IGN uh, at No Taxation, he tweeted out a photo of it, which is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome, and I guess he's reviewing the game for them. He covers all the PlayStation stuff, so I could see why. Other than that, I've been playing Payday 2, Payday the Heist 2. I have a part 1 of, not even part 1, just a Let's Play. It should have been part 3, but due to audio desyncing, because my Elgato just wanted to be fucking stupid, due to that, I only salvaged the third part, and I acknowledged that in the video. And also, that's the only video I released this week because my Elgato was being stupid all week, which sucks. But I will definitely make it up to everybody by posting 2 videos a day next week. Yeah,
Whoa.
that's crazy, right?
Whoa.
Yeah, but I'm gonna try. Hopefully I can do it. Yeah. But Payday 2, it's pretty fun. Did you watch my Let's Play of it, Maurice?
I did. I did.
Does it look fun? What did you think?
I like that game. I like the
I
mechanics of that
I was
game a
having a lot
lot.
of fun playing it. Is it what you like? Do you wish you could run it on your computer now?
Yes, I've
That you
wished I
saw
could
it,
run it on my computer since the day I bought it and
or are
found
you
out that
happy that it can't run on your computer?
I, I'm I want it
Maurice,
to run so badly.
are you there? I can't hear you.
I'm here.
Wait, I heard you for a second.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, okay.
All right. You're a little low now,
Uh-oh.
unless that's. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We're doing this on Google Hangouts once again. Nobody's watching us. Nobody has stopped in to watch us, which sucks, but that's what happens. That's what happens here. 32 minutes ago, so I just want to check how long we've been doing this for. We've been doing this for a good amount of time. Maurice, are you there? Did I lose you, Maurice?
I'm here.
Maurice is lost in the ethos.
I'm here. I'm still here. I'm right
Let's see
here.
how far behind this video feed is. Hello?
Hello. Hello, hello,
Maurice?
hello. Yeah, I'm here.
Can't hear you. Is it me? Is it me being stupid again?
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh,
Hello.
no.
I'm here.
Not me. Did you mute your microphone by accident?
No, I didn't.
That happens sometimes.
No.
Because I see that you're talking.
Yeah, I am
I definitely see
talking.
that you're talking. but for some reason, I can't hear you. Hey!
Hello.
Okay. Okay, okay.
Are we okay now?
I guess it was on my end. My bad.
All right.
I
No,
just
yeah, 'cause
didn't.
I heard it on the video on the one on YouTube. So
Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, I guess it was on I guess it was on my end. My bad about that, people. I'm stupid. Your audio is a little high now. I'm
okay.
sorry.
I mean, you
Uh,
have the control, so you can turn me down
uh
if you want.
I definitely can. All right, talk now.
Hello, hello.
All right, that's better. That's a lot better.
All right.
Okay. All right, we've been running for 34 minutes. That's a good amount of time. That is a good amount of time. We have one person watching, and that is myself. Which is always humbling. Always humbling. Thank you for stopping by, Jason. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, what was I talking about? I was talking about Payday too. All right, so what were you saying about Payday? My bad, I didn't get to hear
I
that.
really like Payday. I wish Payday would run on my computer. I am very sad that it doesn't. And I like the mechanics. I like, you can go in, with like your suit and like try to have your detection level as low as possible, but then you can also go in like guns a blazing and
Yeah, I'm not good at the whole stealth thing, man. You should have seen the first part in my video, like the first time I was actually playing the game, and I was like, "How do I do this stealthy?" And then a cop came up, and I was like, "I gotta shoot you."
oh no.
That wasn't good. Oh man, I started the first part off so good too. I was like, "Hello, welcome to Cop Killing Simulator 2015." But that part got destroyed, and I forgot to do it in part three. So, yeah, it was a good. It's really fun. I really like it. I just wish I had more people to play it with, and
Right.
as I said in the video, I'm looking to actually get people to come and play with me soon on the PS3 and stuff, and so I can have a better time because it gets a little boring, when
Of
you
course.
don't it's just by yourself and the AI guys are just fucking stupid. Like I'm getting like they're not helping at all. There's like they'll be buddy buddy with I swear to God I think I looked over at a character once and he was having a conversation with a cop. I
Oh,
don't know.
good.
It was it was really stupid. It was terrible. The AI is not all right. The AI is not that bad, but it's no fun when the AI can't help you move money bags into the car
Right.
because they're just shooting guys. And I know if I had other people, they can help me. But for what it is, it's mostly meant to be played single player. It is pretty fun. I'd recommend it. It's hard to recommend a game that you didn't pay for. Because
Well, me being a person that paid for it and hasn't gotten to play it yet, I still recommend it.
all right, that sounds pretty good to me. Sounds legit. Well, sounds legit. Um, what else? Payday's fun though. The trophies in that look a little tough. But I'm gonna try to get as many as I can. I'm looking, but the game I'm trying to platinum right now is Spec Ops: The Line. I played some of that this week. That is a very fun game. Have you played Spec Ops: The Line?
I have not.
Have you seen Spec Ops: The Line being played?
I have.
Have we talked about this on the podcast
We
before?
have.
Okay, so I will not continue to. I always say I don't remember half the things that I say in my videos and the podcast because we go for so long that like I have to try to be entertaining and I also have to try to make sure everything isn't fucking exploding because that happens
Oh
sometimes.
no, not that. Please no.
Yeah, you never want things to explode. What else I sadly didn't get to play more League of Legends from what we played on Monday,
Yeah.
which hopefully hopefully people will get to see that video soon. Which in 3 weeks. Uh, also, I actually ended up syncing the video and the audio pretty well, so we're good on that front.
All right, good.
Um,
I'm glad,
so
our little setup
our
worked out.
little makeshift fucking setup,
Yeah.
DIY setup, worked out. I'm trying to think. So other than Payday, what else? What else did I play? I know I definitely played some more things. And Spec Ops, I played. Dark Souls. I played some Dark Souls today, Maurice.
Oh, did you?
So I am 87 hours into Dark Souls, and I've beaten the game, and I'm on my way to beat the game again. So to put into perspective, it took me about 70 hours to beat Dark Souls,
Wow.
and yeah, it's fucking 67, maybe like 67,
Hmm.
something like that, around there. Uh, and I am now at like 87, I think. I'm pretty sure. And that game's still so good. I just love the Souls series. I stupidly sold Demon Souls because like I needed the money or something. I don't know to get buy some other games. So this was before I had PlayStation Plus, and I stupidly sold Demon Souls. And then I was like, I was really itching just to play the Souls game, man. I was watching so many Dark Souls videos. So I ended up I was a Power Up Rewards member
Oh yeah,
at GameStop. So
GameStop. Yep.
I accumulated a lot of points. So I had enough points to get a coupon, $20 off any video game. So I put that on Dark Souls, and then the weekend I I bought Dark Souls. I bought it on a Friday at like 7 in the night. No, it was like 6. It was like in December too. And my ex girlfriend and I were not having this is one of my exes and I were not having the best time at that point. We weren't really talking. So I basically had a weekend without talking to her and having to deal with her. So what I did was I got Dark Souls like at 7, and then I was playing Dark Souls. I was like, oh, all right, and then I looked at the clock, and it was 12 at night, and I was like, oh my God, where'd the time go? And then it was 3 in the morning, and this was in December, so like my sleeping schedule was like was on a 6 a.m. schedule because usually for school I wake up at 6 a.m. Not this year though. Got my car, which is pretty cool. But that's not an all things gaming podcast thing to talk about. Um, but yeah, so I played like I put about 7 hours in the first day I had it, which is insane. And by the end of the weekend, can you guess how many hours I put into the game?
I don't want to guess. It's gonna be
No.
30. I don't think I can do it.
I put 26 hours into that game in a weekend.
Okay, I was gonna say like 20.
So 26 hours in a weekend. So to all the girlfriends out there, don't avoid your boyfriend. He will play video games for a very long time.
Right. You, you
Look,
you you can lose track of time once you're playing video games.
but god damn it if it wasn't a good 26 hours, Maurice. That was so good. I'm pretty sure I pretended to be sick to play that game. To stay home and play that game. The original Demon Souls did not take me that long. It took me like I poured about 50 hours in that game, and it took me about 40 to beat it. So there's a vast difference in how long it took me to beat each game, and it shows you how much harder it was. But Dark Souls, I don't know if it's a better game because I have this nostalgia for Demon Souls. I think I'm gonna buy it again because I do a video series on it. I still have my save and everything, but I have this nostalgia for it because it's the same. But Dark Souls is different. It's very different from Demon. You've seen videos of both of these games? A lot of
Yeah.
streamers play these games. And Demon Souls is more of like you choose the areas you want to go to. It's like a central hub, and then you choose the areas. And Dark Souls is more of like an integrated world, which I very much like that in Dark Souls. But I liked the whole what I liked about Demon Souls is I played it wrong for the first 9 hours.
Oh, good.
Because what you're supposed to do is there's like 7 different worlds, and you're supposed to play World 1-1, and there's 3 parts to each world. So play World 1-1, and then move on to World 2-1. But what I did was I went from World 1-1 to World 1-2, which is bad because that world now gets harder, and it thinks that you played World 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, and so on. So
Right.
then once you make your way through all the ones, you go to the 2s. So what I did was I did 1-1, 1-2. I wasn't able to beat 1-3. Went on to 2-1, and then I went on the wiki, and I was like, oh shit, I've been doing this all wrong. And then I played through it, but there's always a point in the Souls game where I get to a boss where I can't beat, so I grind. I beat that boss, and then the rest of the game is easy.
Mm.
Not easy per se because that game is still pretty hard. I don't think the Souls games are hard though. I feel like people who say they're so difficult. I can't beat it. I don't know how people beat it. This is bullshit. This is not a good game. No, it's easy if you play it enough and you learn it. It's like a fighting game. You have to learn the mechanics. You have to learn the moves. You have to learn the different enemy types, and you have to learn their animations. Once you learn all that, you can get pretty good at the game, and you can run it in a good amount of time. So as I was saying, it took me 60 hours to beat the game, or something like that. I am now on the verge of beating the game, and I've only been playing it for about 15 hours. So you can see, like, once you know what you're doing, how fast you can just. And this is on New Game Plus, so everything's harder, and you
Hmm.
just see how much faster. And today I booted up after months of not playing it, and I just beat a boss. I went in and I beat Grave Lord Nito, because I'm looking at doing a my favorite game on it, and the Grave Lord Nito stage is not a good stage to start off at. It's like really dark and like, and it's like you don't fight many enemies. You kind of just run through one area. Like how I do is I run through one area, avoiding a whole bunch of enemies because I don't want to deal with them, and I just get to the boss.
Right.
Which is probably not the best way, but when you have and the frame rate goes to shit in that area, which sucks. But I played some of that, and it's so fun. It's just so fun, man. It's just really, I don't know. Demon Souls and Dark Souls scratches this itch for me that no video game ever like has. Like it scratches an itch like that only like games like Skyrim and uh, what other game like Fallout 3 scratch. And you know those games are vastly different, but they're still kind of the same in some ways. Uh, but yeah, it's really good. I'm actually going for the platinum in Dark Souls, which is a pretty tough platinum. But our old English teacher actually has a platinum in this game. Uh, or your old English teacher, my new English, I guess my
Right.
new English
Okay.
teacher, he has a platinum in that game. But he has a lot of platinums actually. He has 38 platinums.
He's been, doing that for a long time, you know?
He platinumed Diablo 3 recently,
Hmm.
which is a pretty insane game to platinum. He has some pretty hard platinums that pour hours. He poured hours into games, and sorry about that. I got the water went down the wrong pipe. But he's really good. I've actually played with him video games before, and he's really good at them. I played I've had a Borderlands 2 sessions with him. I've played Modern Warfare 3, and really fun. He's really fun to play with. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I never thought I would have a teacher who plays video games. So if you're listening to
Yeah.
this and you're I after every time I see him in the hallways, I talk to him like, what are you playing? And I'm thinking about platinuming this game and doing this. Uh, but yeah, other than Dark Souls, so I went through that. Payday. Did I play anything else this week? I did play some stuff on the Vita, some more stuff. I've been playing Plants vs Zombies on the Vita. Plants vs Zombies is it's a pretty good game. Have you played it? Everybody's played Plants vs Zombies.
Yeah,
You
of
played
course.
it.
Everybody's played Revenge of the Zombies.
And that's another game where I've played a lot of it, and I'm like on New Game Plus right now, and like I just pick it up and play and just play like a level, and it's really fun. Like Plants vs Zombies, if you've never played it or seen it, you're insane. Go play it. It's probably free by now, right? It's Plants vs Zombies 2, which is on mobile devices, is free. Have you played the Plants vs Zombies 2?
Not recently, I don't think so.
I hear it's a good game, but it's all microtransactions out, which sucks. I don't. It's sad to see when games do that because free to play. You know, I don't free to play. If done right, it's really good. If done right, it's really really good. Like DC Universe Online does it really good to where like my cousin, as I think I don't know if I talked about it on the podcast before. My cousin Joseph has played so many hours of DC Universe Online, and he's taken 4 characters all the way to the level cap already, without pouring $1 into the game. So all like the in-game content is good for him. And he's bought the DLCs, but other than that, he hasn't put $1 into it. Which like that's how you do DLC. You know, I'm not DLC, free to play. Have you ever gotten and League of Legends does free to play amazing. Dota 2 does
Yeah.
free to play pretty good. I feel like Dota 2 does it a little bit better because like Dota 2 is like all the champions are unlocked and all you do is buy stuff. But I like the way League of Legends does it, where you can every week, right? They change up the champions.
Yeah.
So every week they change up the champions and stuff. Uh,
Oh,
but
dude, I totally forgot. I totally blanked on this while we were talking about League of Legends.
no, it
Um,
doesn't matter. Let's go.
you can
What do you?
actually get Garen for free, and you can get one of his skins for free also, just for following the League of Legends on Twitter.
Really?
Yep.
I put my experience in for no reason then.
Yeah.
I put okay. All right. I guess
I did that 2 days ago.
what kind of skin is it?
It's Dread Knight Garen. It's
That's
nice. I
a
like
good
it.
skin.
Yeah.
Good skin. So all right. Garen, as you all know, is my main. Maurice and I actually played a game together, and he saw how bad I was. Those bots, man. Those are some really good bots.
Yeah, you gotta
Uh,
play a co-op VAI game, You gotta play with like real people.
yeah, I gotta do that. Maybe sometime this weekend we can get on that. Because after this, I feel like this is gonna be a long I keep on messing up all my words. I said podcast. That's not a word. Uh, maybe after this or sometime this weekend we can get on if I'm not freaking out because of my new microphone. I wish we could have recorded that entire game though.
Yeah.
I wish that was a good game. And then the one
Yeah.
after was pretty good too.
Yeah.
You destroyed in that one after.
I went off.
We can talk about that one. We can talk about that. Maurice went in like an insane.
I
He went like what is it? God? Legend?
probably legendary or something like that.
Yeah, you went legendary. You went insane, and I was just like, I can't hit an enemy like you. And then like I was running mid lane. I was running up mid lane to get to the end, and you had already beaten it. You were done.
Yeah.
Which I was like, wow, it's insane. But it was fun. It was really fun
It was
playing.
good.
And
Skarner, he was free that week that we were playing it. And I was like, all right, yeah, sure. I like it, I played the jungle um mostly,
mhm.
and I really liked him, so I bought him and I bought a skin.
All right, you bought a junk. Okay, okay. Um, man, am I hungry? I just realized that I'm pretty hungry. I don't know. I smelled cake. I don't know.
Oh, oh jeez.
I think I'm having a stroke. I don't. I don't think. I don't think that's good. If you can just stop. But it's like cake is nowhere near. Maurice, I'm on the attic. You know
Yeah,
like
yeah,
what?
yeah, I know.
Why did I just smell cake? And it was some good cake too. I'm pretty hungry. I haven't eaten in a while. So after this, I'm definitely gonna go eat something, and I'm gonna scounger it down. I was at the store today, and I should have bought something. Maybe I'll go to the store. Probably not a good idea because it's almost 2 in the morning. But
Right.
you know,
Yes. Mm.
eh, eh, eh. Maurice, you'll take over the Super All Things Gaming channel if I die, right?
I will take care of it. Don't worry
Alright.
about it.
Alright, cool. So, if I ever die, Maurice, I just this is a video will. I want Maurice to have my Elgato and all my equipment, and he can also run the channel. And I also want my ashes to be burned, and a group of my friends to smoke it. And if you don't, I will haunt you.
Forever and
Uh,
ever.
Forever and ever. And if you do, I will also haunt you, just because I'm an asshole. But yeah, let's. Well, I was talking about Dark Souls, and we got to League of Legends. Oh, and Plants vs Zombies. It's still fun. I'm doing like the Zen Garden stuff, which isn't the funnest stuff. It wasn't the best, but it adds something to the game that that it's some more replay value, like as if that game didn't have enough replay value, especially on the Vita where you got everything.
Right.
Um, okay, now I'm looking at my Vita right now, trying to see what else I've been playing. Rainbow Moon. Rainbow Moon is a strategy JRPG. Think of XCOM, but on a grid, but like
Right.
and like more top down and very JRPG-ish. It has like an upgrade system. It it it's it's like a grid based and has different character classes. You have you have the archer, you have the brute, and then you have the all around character, which is like your character. So he can also do like you can do a little bit of everything.
Mhm.
And I'm like 17 hours into the game now on my Vita. It cost me like $12. I actually put $2 in to the game because I wasn't grinding fast enough, and I was like, I don't have time for this bullshit. So I bought it, and it wasn't even like grinding. It was more like I have just had, how like sometimes you have like loose change in your Steam wallet, so you just end up
Yeah.
buying stuff.
Hmm.
And I had like $2 in my PlayStation like account, and I was like, I want to upgrade my characters in Rainbow Moon. Let me buy this. So I bought it, and it's been pretty fun. Like the story, there's not much story. It's basically your character was transported to this planet called a moon called Rainbow Moon, from where you are, and you right before you were your enemy when you were battling your enemy, you got transported, and you getting transported made all these enemies come, like these creatures come to Rainbow Moon and invade, and it's pretty fun. Once I beat that, cause like I always have like some JRPG I'm playing. Usually for some reason I always have some backlog JRPG. Once I beat
Hmm.
that, I want to play the Final Fantasy Tactics game. Uh, I also got that free to PlayStation Plus, and that was pretty fun. And it's a lot deeper than Rainbow Moon because that has a lot more characters and that's more focused on the big battle. And those battles go on for way longer. So battles go on for like 40 minutes, as to where the Rainbow Moon battles can go anywhere from, I want to say, 2 to 3 minutes to the most I've had of 15 minutes.
Hmm.
But I really like it. It's really fun. XCOM, it was a really fun game. I really want to replay that game, but I want to get Enemy Within, and maybe do a series on that. Because I also I get every game free to PlayStation Plus, Maurice. Like, I get everything. We'll talk about PlayStation Plus later on in the show. But I I I got that free to PlayStation Plus, and I've been playing that. Uh, I actually no, I haven't played. I played that and I deleted it because like was playing something and I need to get Enemy Within because the stuff they added is pretty cool. What I want to actually play is what Northern Lion's been playing on his channel, the Long War.
The Long War, yeah.
That looks really good. Like all those tweaks and stuff. I haven't watched all his parts, but I tune in from time to time, like random parts, and like that, like all the stuff they've been adding looks really like that mod looks like I would definitely play that. It makes it a lot harder and a lot more interesting. So I'm definitely looking into getting Enemy Within and playing that. And Enemy Within actually isn't that much. Another game I'm looking to getting into, like buying, which like when I say I'm looking to getting into getting a game, don't expect me to probably get it for a couple months because of all my backlog and stuff. But another game, we talked about this last week. Dishonored, the
Hmm.
Game of the Year edition, is $20 on PlayStation 3. $20, like all the DLC and everything. And you played through the DLC, right?
I have the DLC. I just never played through it.
Okay, so but you played through the main game, right?
Yes.
So and the main game, I want to say is $8, which is like that's a steal if I ever
Oh
heard of
yeah. Oh
one.
yeah. Of course.
That's a steal, but I want to get the old because I'm probably gonna love the game and end up like getting all the DLC. But when I get that, everything should be good. And I always say when I get a better computer and stuff, I'll just live stream everything. Like when I'm playing games, I'll live stream it. Unless I'm like listening to a podcast, like I probably won't live stream it. But like it's a new game and I'm playing through the story and I don't like have like a means to make a let's beat of it or anything, I'll probably just live stream it. You can probably go follow me early on at Game Over. I guess it's Game Over Jason on Twitch, but I'll be changing that soon to Super All Things Gaming. Enemy Thin is $30. Ugh, I don't know about dropping $30. I don't know about dropping $30 just yet. I'm gonna let that go down. Enemy Unknown. If you've never played Enemy Unknown, that is $10 on PS3, and that is a steal if I've ever seen one. So many video games. It's such a good time to get into gaming. You know, Brian actually doesn't have a PS3 or anything, but he's actually getting one very soon. And like I'm telling him like, you are coming in such a good time. The tail end of a console generation, like because last gen, uh, which new gen is PS4 and stuff, and last gen, like there's these games that like, can you believe that like Batman Arkham City and Batman Arkham Asylum are $20 together?
Right.
Games that like I paid $60 for are
Games
now
that
like,
I got for free. Haha.
really? How'd you get those for free?
Well, I got Arkham City for free.
Huh?
Yeah, I was in Twitch chat for a streamer, and one of the
Oh,
mods was having a contest, to give out a certain game, and yeah, I won.
that's cool. We'll definitely. when we get bigger, we'll definitely do giveaways and stuff of games and PlayStation Plus. I'm definitely gonna look into like getting like I'll probably like get a couple 3 months PlayStation Plus and just give it away because that is a steal of a service. And I don't think I have anything other games to talk about. Do you have any other games to talk about, Maurice? That I've been playing.
Um, no, not that I've been playing.
Do you have that article I sent you loaded up?
I do have that article that you sent me.
All right, so let's get into the news. This week, PlayStation Plus for August was announced, and wow, is it a good month for me? For me personally, because I was looking into getting one of the games, and I was literally gonna get it a week ago, but I had this feeling in my gut, right when I was gonna buy it, I had this feeling, this spidey sense, this Jason sense. Most of the time it means I have to take a shit, but this time it meant that not to buy the game. And I didn't end up buying it, and that game was Dragon's Crown. Dragon's Crown is a side-scrolling, beautiful beat 'em up, side-scrolling beat 'em up, hack and slash uh, RPG. Released a year ago. I want to get it so bad, but the plea of a gamer, the struggle of a gamer when the game first comes out, and you just want to get it so bad, but it's $60 and you can't really justify dropping $60 on a game on a video.
Right.
Last time I paid $60 for a video game was I want to say Skyrim, and it was a Christmas gift. So yeah, the only like time I would ever recommend dropping $60 on something is if you're getting PlayStation Plus, and it's $50. So, but let's. Did any of these games interest you? Anything
Um,
like?
I have
I think.
seen a few being played. The one that really stood out to me was it was a tie between Crisis 3 and Fez. It had, yeah.
Okay, so I definitely when a Crisis 3 was announced, I definitely knew that you would be excited to hear
Ah,
that
yes.
was coming. It's free. It's insane. Like, and now my dilemma is, Jason, do you play Crisis 1 and then Crisis 2 and then Crisis 3, or you just jump straight into Crisis 3? And I think I'm gonna go jump straight into Crisis 3.
That's a
I
good
don't think
idea.
I don't think I need to, because I'm one of those gamers that like I feel like I need to play like every single one before I play the others. But
Right.
I don't think I need to with Crisis because the story, like from what I hear, it's really easy to pick up, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like, oh, after Crisis 2, spoiler, all the aliens died, and then 20 years this company comes in, and then 20 you get revived, 20 years after. Um, but yeah, and Fez, the Phil Fish game, obviously infamous creator Phil Fish,
Phil
who
Fish.
was working on Fez 2, but then all that bullshit with game trailers and happened, and like he just stopped making it. But I feel like he's lying. I feel like he's definitely making Fez 2. He's a game creator, and how is he living right now? Not off the sales of Fez. I think it's Fez 2. I feel like he's definitely making Fez 2. How do you feel about that, Maurice?
Mm, I don't know. I really haven't looked into, the whole enigma that is Phil Fish, and all his uh I guess
Probably.
there's rumor now of him still making Fez 2, but
He definitely is. Stating it right here. Fez 2 is in development, secretly in development, which that's what he should do because Phil Fish, he has trouble interacting with social media, and as we saw when he fucking exploded on Twitter at Marcus Beer, who's at Game Trailers. I remember working with my dad and having my phone out. We were on break, or like I was on break. He was still working, and my dad's the electrician, so I was just helping him out. On my aunt needed something fixed, so I was just helping him. Not like child labor or anything. I don't want people thinking that. Uh, and I was like scrolling through on my phone, and I remember like just seeing all this shit, just my feed just being blown up. And like there was one post where fucking he like told Marcus Beer to like he hoped he died, and I was just like, that's insane. Like you don't do that, man. Like unless you're me and you're joking. Like, and I don't think he was joking. I feel like he was serious. But he got off Twitter, and I feel like that was best for him. And Fez is like an amazing, like I forgot what they called it. It was like a hexel. a Hexel 2D puzzle platform game, and the art is amazing. And I will definitely be looking at that on my Vita because it's that game is coming free for PS4, PS3, and PS Vita since it's a cross-buy game. Crisis 3, as we mentioned before, is only a PS3 game. And have you seen anything of Road Not Taken, Maurice?
No, not really.
More Road Not Taken is like a more advanced threes, like a lot, and it's a roguelike. So basically, what happens? I don't really know much. Is like this terrible winter comes through this town, and it ends up like devastating them. And you, as this little character, you are like going solving these puzzles and trying to reunite the townspeople with their kids. And it's from the creators of Triple Town. I don't know what the hell Triple Town is. And it's basically it's like from the creators of Triple Town. Road Not Taken is a roguelike puzzle game about surviving life's surprises. You play as a ranger adventuring through a vast, unforgiving forest in the aftermath of a brutal winter storm, rescuing children who have lost their way. Randomly generated levels deliver a limited supply of possibilities exploited and challenge to overcome. Your actions will influence not only your own story, but that of the villagers you hope to befriend at the town you call home. And it's only come to PS4. What's interesting about Road Not Taken and another game, Metrico, which is a like it's a weird thing. It's a puzzle platformer, but it's like it doesn't have one mechanic. It like moves with you, and you have to figure it out by like moving around and jumping. And that's one I would actually tell people to go and look at. And the interesting thing about Road Not Taken and Metrico is that the day they release is the day they're free on Plus. So
Yep.
if you have PlayStation Plus, you get it for free. Yeah, can you believe that?
That's.
So
I think that's like I don't know if I would say smart marketing, but it's interesting.
can I tell you something pretty insane?
Hmm.
Binding of Isaac Rebirth, when it comes out, is free for PlayStation Plus members.
Oh, good.
It was already announced.
Wow.
So like that's crazy, isn't it? And they've done that before. They've definitely done that before with games to where like the day they're free. I was crossing my fingers. I was like, please, 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 make Rogue Legacy free for PlayStation Plus. No bones. But I'll take these games. And Metrico is only a PS Vita exclusive. That was an interesting game. Crisis 3 says last game, Dragon's Crown, is coming to PS Vita and PS3, which is interesting because uh, usually Dragon's Crown is not cross-buy. So cross-buy is a thing that Sony has, so where if you buy it on one console, you get it on the other, or the other and the other, as Rogue Legacy and Fez are. So if you buy it on one, for one price, you get all three. But when it originally came out, Dragon's Crown, and it still is if you buy it separately, like at stores or download it, it is not cross-buy. So if you buy it once, you have to buy it again. And I was looking at buying the Vita version only, but now I'm getting the PS3 version.
Mhm.
So I'm here to announce that Let's Play Dragon's Crown is coming to the channel next week.
I'm
Uh,
reading a comment under the article, and it says the guy commented that Dragon's Crown isn't cross-buy, and then the author of the article says you're correct. It isn't cross-buy, but I've been told Plus members will receive both versions.
which is awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. Like that's pretty cool, you know. That's Wario64, which I don't know if that's the same Wario64. That's the guy who like I think he leaks a lot of stuff online. Uh, I definitely heard his name before. Maybe it's just like a different thing. Oh, and Proteus, which I've never played Proteus. Have you played Proteus?
I do not. No, definitely
Uh,
not.
it's like a weird. It's made by the Chinese Room, and they made Amnesia, a machine for pigs, which is interesting. They went from Proteus to Amnesia, a machine for pigs, and they're also making a video game that I'm really interested in called Everybody's Gone to the Rapture.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a character. It's like about a guy who's left on Earth, and the rapture has happened, and you're the last man. And from what I hear, you will never see another guy in the game, and you will always be alone. And it looks really beautiful, and I'm excited. But I'm really, really excited for Dragon's Crown, and I will be playing that on my vacation in the Dominican Republic. When I go to the Dominican Republic, I want to play ride and as much as I can at night and stuff when I can't go to sleep. But I definitely expect a review. And I'm here also to announce that reviews are coming to the Super All Things Gaming channel, which would be cool. I don't know exactly how I'm doing them yet, but expect my face to be in them and gameplay. So yeah, if you ever seen GameSpot, GameSpot used to review when they used to do like video reviews and stuff. They what you call it? They used to do like stuff like that, and always I expect the craziness of me and some scripted stuff. So yeah, expect a review of that when I come back. I'm not saying that I'm gonna be doing reviews all the time, but that's just the first game I decided to review because I'm really excited about like how it is, and it's a beautiful game, and it looks really good. And I think Brian wants to get in on the first playthrough, so Brian will come in, and that'll be one of my first playthroughs. Not playthrough, let's plays. It's not a full playthrough. I will probably be doing more videos on it, but it's not a full playthrough. It's not a let's beat. Maybe later on, I'll do like a new game plus let's beat on it. But we'll see. We'll see. What's up? Um, but I
Hello, Jason. Hello.
wait a second. That was weird. Wait,
What
am
just
I?
happened?
I don't know.
You're doubled.
Yeah. Wait. What the hell? Um. Wait. Is the thing still going?
Yeah, things still going.
Cool. 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 Everything exploded for a second.
What just happened?
I don't know. Wait. Is my voice being doubled?
No, I only see
I'm
it
just.
on one.
I'm just doubled,
Yes.
and I'm trying to turn my camera off. Okay. I guess there's two beans now, which is weird. Once again, this is the first time Maurice and I are
Oh,
using
there it is.
Go Hangouts. We're good. It's not doubled anymore.
Nope. Nope. It's only one.
That was so weird. Oh, I was hearing my own voice. I was like, what the hell? I turned the YouTube on. I was like, what's happening? I'm gonna die. Uh, okay. What was I saying before everything exploded?
Nothing. You were just finishing,
The PlayStation Plus stuff.
yeah.
Also look for a big overview of all the PlayStation Plus games on my channel. I feel like I'm gonna get some views on that. I feel like that'll be some stuff. Also, Maurice, should I do an unboxing video of my snowball microphone?
I mean, if you have like the means, I mean, if you have the camera to do it,
Yeah, I have a pretty nice camera. 16 megapixel, 1080p, 30 frames per second.
well, then do it, man.
All right.
You should, yeah.
I don't know. I was just thinking. I was like, should I do this? Should I just, do it because I want to get views? Mostly because I want to get views. I'm out here for the views. I'm not out here for the money, man. And the money just comes with the views. But I definitely need some more views. But I'm out here for the views mostly because I want to get some more subscribers and stuff. And we're going pretty late once again in this, and I don't really care. But I wanted to talk about Crytek. Did we talk about
Yes.
Crytek?
No.
We didn't talk
I
about Crytek last week.
no,
So
I
you've
did not.
so you've seen some stuff about this. So talk about what you've seen.
I have the article right here in front of me.
Hey, send that to me, Maurice. Hey, look at that. 2 steps ahead. I didn't even talk about it in the pre-roll chat. I didn't even talk about that. Maurice and I usually have like 30 minutes of stuff that we probably should be recording before. But yeah, can you send me? All right, so let's see. GameSpot. Oh, I will send you a article about GameSpot that we're going to be talking about a little bit later.
Good.
I don't know if you know this or not yet, but okay. Crytek lays off staff after selling Homefront. Crytek UK may be shut down. This is just crazy.
Yeah, man. Crytek, what happened?
Yes, this is insane because just a little bit ago, Crytek announced they just announced Homefront. They showed stuff off for Homefront Revolution at E3. They showed off this other new game that they're going to be coming out with, like this old like this third person shooter. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Hunt Horrors of the Gilded Age.
Hmm.
They just released Rise Son of Rome, which is an Xbox exclusive. Like, and it's crazy that like stuff, all this shit happened. So basically, what happened was that like reports were coming out that people weren't getting paid
Right.
for like 3 months. So they stopped making the game, and no, at first their pays got cut in half, and then the pays got delayed, and that they were getting no money. So people stopped playing, hey, like, doing the job. I'm not doing my job unless I'm getting paid.
Right.
So all these reports started coming out, all this shit, and Kotaku was reporting on it originally, but the article we're reading here is from GameSpot. I have the means to embed all these articles in the description now. Look at that. I'm doing this is all coming up good for us, man. Um, but yeah, like, what are you thinking about this? We were just talking about Crytek today. Crysis 3 is a Crytek game. Crysis 2, a game that you love, uh, we were talking about last week. But what do you
Hmm.
think about all this crazy shit? What do
It,
you what do you,
I have no idea. Like it came out of nowhere.
It really
At
did.
least I think. But I guess for Crytek, it's been a long time running. You know, once it goes down, it's very hard to get back up.
Yeah, it really is. It's, and I was just, because like they were doing so good, like, but I feel like they don't, like, they just start like selling their engine off, like doing subscription stuff with their engine, or was that on? I think that's Unreal. But they just started selling it and it's, they're competing with Unreal, which is tough. You don't think about that, but Unreal is being used by a lot of stuff now. Fucking Tekken 7 is being used by Unreal, which is insane. Is using Unreal, and it's just crazy because I thought they were doing so good. I felt like Crytek, it's up and coming. It hadn't been around for so long, but it's an old company. They made the original Far Cry and the original Crisis, and they made the sequels to Crisis and stuff. Far Cry was taken over by Ubisoft, and yeah, I guess. But Deep Silver saving Homefront. Deep Silver, man. Deep Silver in the recent years, they have been a great publisher. I don't know if you've seen like what Deep Silver saved Saints Row. What else did they save? Um, they saved what else? They saved definitely saved another game. Um, they saved Metro. That's a good company. Deep Silver, good ups to you. And they just got big with Dead Island. They published Dead Island. They're publishing Dead Island 2. Um, they're not publishing the Warner Brothers is publishing the spiritual successor to Dead Island, Dead Light, that's weird to me. The whole Dead Island 2 thing. But I feel like Dead Light is going a little bit different since it's doing that little parkour stuff. I don't know if you've seen Dead Light.
Hmm.
You've seen Dead Light, so
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
excited for Dead Light. I'm really excited for Dead Light. But yeah, Warface, which just came out. But have you heard anything about Warface? Have you heard anything about it?
Warface. I'm gonna check because I feel like I've played the game.
It was released. It was
Warface.
released last year, and I'm pretty into this whole like scene,
I
like this
think
whole.
I've played this game before.
So you played it, right? It's free to play.
Yes,
It's nothing
yes, yes.
crazy.
I'm 100% sure I played this game before. I liked
Is it
it.
any? Is Oh, you did.
Yes, I did.
You got a 6 on GameSpot, so I don't.
It's a good game. I like it.
I don't really go by. I go by reviews, but like, you never know. I enjoyed games that were 6s before,
Right.
uh, so you never
It's
know.
all personal preference.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't think Warface did anything for them because it's a free to play game, and I don't think it got much of an audience. Because usually
No,
with these,
they got a lot of YouTubers to do like reviews or like gameplay videos of that, to try to get people in there, try to get people playing their game. It worked for a while, that's obviously how I got into it. I played for a while and then I just didn't play anymore, and it just
yeah,
ended up getting uninstalled.
yeah, just didn't get you hooked, and I don't know. That's pretty crazy to me. This whole Crytek thing. If you want to go read more, I will embed the link in the description of this video. Maybe I can do that right now. Let's see if I have the means to do that right now. I don't. Maybe not. Like most likely not. The crazy thing about this whole Google Hangouts thing is, Maurice, once I hit that end call, it's just gonna be bang. It's gonna be up on my channel, which is insane. Uh,
It's quick. It's faster.
it's yeah, definitely. It's a lot easier. It's gonna be pretty cool. I keep on clicking on the audio and then realizing that I'm being scared by my own voice. Um, but yeah, this is insane. And any closing thoughts on this whole Crytek thing? You know, my heart,
um,
my thoughts go out to all the people who lost their job. You know, that's always sad and something that happens way too often in this industry, way too often. But yeah, what do you any closing thoughts?
no, not really. I want to see Crytek come out of this. Crytek, did a lot of things before, and I feel like something like this is like, mm,
Pretty
not
devastating.
the best thing for them. Like,
Yeah,
this isn't the way to go.
you know, and
Any way Crytek just leaves the.
yeah, out of nowhere, within 2 months, a span of nothing. You know, I don't really want, I don't want that happening either. And I don't think there will be a Crisis 4. I don't know if they will be. I haven't heard anything about that. But Homefront: The Revolution looks very promising, so I'm excited for that. I never played the original Homefront. I played like a demo of it. I was excited for it, but I sadly never picked it up. Uh, After hearing that the campaign was like 4 hours long, I wasn't really intrigued. But Homefront: The Revolution, from what I hear, looks like Crisis in just a different setting. So maybe that tickles your fancy, Maurice. I don't know.
I
Uh,
mean, I'll definitely check it out. I don't know if I'll like it as much as
yeah.
Crisis, but I'm willing to give it a shot. As
You
with
may
all
need
games.
a new PC, but
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
maybe in the future.
yeah. You did just drop a good chunk of change on your PC. It's a nice PC, guys. I saw his PC this week. It's a nice thing. I wish I could have a PC like that. I'd definitely be creating more content and better content. But yeah, okay. So the GameSpot article I wanted to send you. GameSpot. Uh, so sadly, GameSpot was hit with layoffs this week.
Hmm.
Yes, the big company was hit with layoffs, which is interesting because the sister site of Giant Bomb, which I'm a big fan of Giant Bomb, which just hired 2 new people, and Giant Bomb is under the CBSI Corporation. Also, GameSpot is also under the CBSI Corporation. And Giant Bomb just hired Dan Reichert from Game Informer and Jason Ostreicher from Game Informer, and they're doing pretty good content over there. And they were sadly recently hit with layoffs. Carolyn Pettit,
Yeah,
who
the tweet.
yeah, she's actually a transgender video game journalist, and she's very in depth in the whole like LBGT community. And she's always releasing good stuff, and like she's always questioning stuff, and she's gotten a lot of hate. Maxwell McGee, who's he's also a pretty good a contributor, but I'm not gonna lie, I've fallen off in the recent years of coming to GameSpot. I mostly came, once I found Giant Bomb, I didn't really come to GameSpot anymore because Giant Bomb had all the stuff I wanted and more in his video game site. And I go to IGN for my news and some podcasts because they IGN is a fucking news machine, man. They're just rolling updates all the time. And I also go for some of my reviews because I like the reviews over there. I trust their opinion. You know, I know them, and they're the people I've been watching for a while. But mostly I came to GameSpot for their video shows because they do some interesting video shows. Like Reality Check is like a science-based video game show where the guy Cam Shea, the host, goes into in depth about video game science and talking about if could it be done and the science behind video games and like the addictiveness, and he does really good stuff. Danny O'Dwyer does a show called The Point, where every week he talks about something, a piece of news in the industry, a topic of conversation that's coming around, and he talks about it, and then he makes a point, I guess, about it, and that's done very well. Got an instant. But other than that, I don't really go to GameSpot anymore for their reviews or anything. I've actually been moving away from looking at reviews because I feel like if I look at a game, I'm gonna know if it's good or not. I feel like reviews have become obsolete in the age of Let's Plays because I don't have to go and read somebody review or watch. I watch reviews, yeah, but I much rather go watch somebody play a game for 30 minutes and get a feel
Right.
for if I'm gonna like it or not. And that's really what I do this for too. I really do the channel for that to see if people to see if people would like a game. And right now really because I'm playing older games, but once I start playing new stuff and I start getting the means to buy new stuff, I'll definitely play new stuff. I'll start playing newer stuff. But yeah, that's really sad. It's really glum. Two glum stories. I'm sorry about that. Two really glum stories. Um, it's on a much lighter note. I went to my first concert this week. Not really on gaming, but I went to my first concert. It was really fun. Have you ever been to a concert, Maurice?
I have not. Not like a concert. I mean like a big concert, not like I guess the only band I could think of like off the top of my head would be We the Kings. As not like that kind of concert like, you're going to like a stadium or you're going to like a theater or something like that, to watch. But I've been to a few smaller places.
Yeah, yeah. I went to Terminal 5 and I saw the Kooks. That wasn't like an arena. Terminal 5 is not an arena. It's not that big at all actually. It was still really cool and really fun. The headliner band Terra Nova, they're also an awesome band, and I had a lot of fun. I met a lot of cool people there. Uh, I love the concert environment. I met so many like I could just I'm one of those people that I can like I'm not to gloat or anything, but I know people have told me this. One of those people who can talk to anybody. Like I can have a conversation. I'm not really. I'm an extrovert at heart. I don't really
Mhm.
like being alone for long periods of time. If I go like 2 or 3 days without like going out, I don't like it. Which is why I'm going out tomorrow. I just don't like staying home and stuff. Like not that I don't like being home, but it's just like I like the human interaction. I like doing things and stuff. And I met so many cool, nice people. I talked to so many cool, nice people. I met I met these girls from Connecticut who came out. I met these girls and a couple of kids from New Jersey. I met people from the city, and it's like going to a concert really gets me excited to go to conventions because going to a concert, it's like you're all there to see that one band, but like going to PAX, you're all there because you love video games, and that's why I'm definitely looking to go to PAX East next year, which will be exciting. Will you make
Dude,
it out with me if I
that's
go,
the
Maurice?
dream. Hopefully.
I have my car now, and PAX East landed on spring vacation this year. So
Hmm.
next year, if PAX East lands on spring vacation, I will definitely try to go.
Dude, hopefully,
Uh,
everything works out like I have time during that
oh yeah, yeah,
during
yeah, yeah,
PAX.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, with your whole personal stuff, we don't want to mention it here.
Hmm.
But hopefully everything works out. If not, I'll just take Ricky with me.
Well, I
Ricky.
mean, if everything doesn't work out, then I'm probably gonna be just like working around, so
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna be even more free.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Uh, you know, um, yeah, but yeah, when I don't have you, Ricky will definitely be your replacement. He's always good. But he doesn't balance my crazy. You balance my crazy. Maurice, Ricky just excels it. Um, But yeah, concert was fun. Coops were good. New albums dropping in September. That's been good. I've been listening to some. I'm listening to an album. It's weird to listen to a band you saw in concert.
Hmm.
It's because like it's a lot different. But it's really good. It's really good. I'm actually looking to get some like some an intro music, an outro music. Uh, I'm looking. One of my friends, Jared.
Yes.
Jared does rapping stuff, and
Hmm.
maybe he can give me something. I'm gonna talk to him soon and see if I can get something from him. New logo, maybe coming soon if Maurice wants to give me some stuff. I'm terrible at this logo thing, as you can see. Super All Things Gaming. That's all I have. Black background. That's pretty shitty. but I'm looking to get better. Um, yeah. Any other news stories you have, Maurice?
I actually have some. Yeah, I
Cool,
actually was looking at a bunch of stuff.
cool, cool,
The one
cool.
that
Because I was gonna
struck
end the
me,
podcast, but
the one that struck me as, it hit close to home, I guess, was the fastest Ocarina of Time playthrough was just beaten just recently.
really,
Yes.
once again, what was it?
Um, 18 minutes and 10 seconds.
And the origin and the old record?
It was like 18.
It's probably like 1811. Uh, wow, that's insane though. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
man. I
that's
saw
crazy.
it. I saw it. I live. Like I saw
Really,
him
that must have
play.
been
Yes.
amazing.
Oh my God. And the reaction after it was like the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, it must have been. That all that energy coming from the crowd and everything.
Oh yeah.
That's insane. That's insane. 1810. As somebody who's trying to get into the speedrunning community with Hotline Miami, that's very disheartening. But I feel like people who are into the speedrunning community, they're good not only at one like that one that game, they're good at a whole bunch of games. Which I guess I'm gonna have to get good at a whole bunch of games. But yeah, that's crazy. That's pretty crazy. 1810. So how do you do it? How do you shave off some seconds?
It was a near flawless run, man. It was like,
He was running backwards and stuff, as
yeah.
they
He was
always
doing
do.
all that stuff. Yeah. I don't know if you know like specific speedrun strats for that game, but there's obviously you're not gonna beat the game in 18 minutes if you're going through the whole thing.
I've seen one during a live stream. A live stream. They were watching a video on a live stream. Giant Bomb was doing something, and they were showing it off, and it was pretty crazy.
Yeah. So basically, like to get it as fast as you can, you gotta prepare, you gotta practice for long amounts of time, and
Yeah.
Cosmo, he's great, man. During the live stream, he said, after this, this is gonna be it. That's unless they find another like game-breaking
Yeah. Bug.
glitch or something like that.
Yeah.
It's not gonna get any better.
Yeah. We talked about Spelunky 2 weeks ago or a week ago now.
Yeah.
And Spelunky, that is not it. 155 is not it, because there was some mess ups. So imagine a near flawless run of Spelunky. I feel like you could do it in a minute. I feel like if somebody was good enough and they did a near flawless run, they can do it in a minute, no doubt.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
but all right, that's pretty cool. What else? Anything else?
I don't know if you heard, but one of the E3 games called No Man's Sky.
An amazing game is no longer exclusive to PS4.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
It's coming for PC. It's confirmed for PC.
okay, when I saw that article on IGN, I was like, when the hell did they ever say it was exclusive? Because whenever I see like a game like No Man's Sky and stuff, when like nowadays, what you have to see, what companies say exclusive, console exclusive. I feel like when companies say exclusive, it's console exclusive because companies are basically paying to get a game on their console and the PC. They're paying to exclude another console.
Right.
Like Below. Below is an amazing top-down roguelike, like freaking. It's called like they're saying it's like Zelda mixed with Dark Souls. It looks amazing, but it's only coming to Xbox One.
Hmm.
So Microsoft paid to have it not on PS4, which sucks. It's being made by Cappy Games. Cappy Games, they're also the creators of another game. They made what I know they made something recently. I forgot the name of it. Cappy. Second. You've definitely seen their stuff. You've definitely seen Super Time Force. They made Super Time Force.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So they're the makers of Super Time Force. I was gonna say Broforce, but they didn't. The Broforce is an entirely
Broforce is
different
totally
company.
different thing, yeah.
That's so weird too. Broforce and and Super Time Force, two kind of similar games but different. Um, but yeah, that they're. I never. I already thought that was announced that it was coming to PC, which that's awesome.
Cool.
When that comes to PS4, and I will hopefully have a PS4 by then, we'll cover it. we'll definitely cover it. Are you excited for it? Is that why you bring it up? Are you excited for this game?
Dude, when I saw this thing at E3, I was like, whoa, this is gonna be great if they do it right.
Man, let me tell you a story of when I saw it at. Uh, every year I watch the video game awards, the VGAs, and this year it was a little different. It was live streamed. It wasn't on Spike anymore. But when I was sitting there watching it, like, cause they came out, I was like, the creators of Joe Danger. Have you seen Joe Danger before?
Yes.
So I was like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean, Joe Danger? What kind of like? I was like, why they got announced this on like the stream? I was like, and then they showed that fucking game off,
Dude.
and I was like, what the fuck? And then they were like, and there were like four people are making this game, and I was like, what the
Yes.
It looks amazing. No Man's Sky is a procedurally generated. It's Starbound, but first person. Is like, is that am I right or am I wrong? Like it's Starbound's kind of like it,
It's kind of like, yeah.
and it's insanely huge, and it looks and the visuals are amazing. It's a game that's not brown. It's a game that's not brown, Maurice. It has like very deep hues of red, and it looks really good. It looks really good. So the more people, I always say, the more people can play the game, the better. As like if the company, if Sony's not putting money into making the game, if they don't own the studio, then like I say, the more people can play the game, the better. Because like I wish more people got to play The Last of Us, because I know a lot of people get to play it because like, oh, it's on Xbox.
Right.
It wasn't on Xbox, whatever. So it's always I'm still like a little Sony fanboy at heart, but I'll never say fuck Xbox and all that. They got a good exclusives. If I had the money to buy an Xbox One and a PS4, I would do it, and I would cover fucking. I would only play I would mainly make PS4 my main console, but I would play exclusives on the Xbox One because they have some good exclusives. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. Maybe they can get it to where the PC and PS4 work together, and we can play together.
That would
Maybe
be that'd
that
be
would be
pretty
pretty.
cool.
That'd be pretty
Yeah.
cool because DC Universe Online is connected to the PC, to where the servers are the same. Portal 2 is connected to the PC. There's a fair amount of Sony games that connect to the PC. Um, but yeah, No Man's Sky is looking very good. Anything else?
Um. Actually, a story about the Destiny beta.
Oh, okay. When was that?
Um. Says Destiny beta players completed 88 million missions and matches.
That's insane, man.
That is crazy good.
Over a week, right?
Yeah.
It was
It says
80.
4.6 million people had played the Destiny beta,
You
making
know,
it the biggest beta test for a new IP on a console.
and it didn't. From what I hear, it didn't really have any hiccups really at the beginning, but like it wasn't anything game breaking. It was no Battlefield 4,
Right.
and it ran pretty alright. The crazy thing is, I had so much fun with that game, and I only played the story content. I sadly didn't get to play any of the multiplayer
The
stuff,
yeah.
which is insane. And it that once again, I'm Destiny watch on the All Things Gaming podcast because it looks really good. I'm really excited for Destiny. Hopefully we're gonna be able to cover that, and yeah, that's an insane number. It's only one weekend across PC, across PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PS4.
Mhm.
That do you think it's coming? How do you feel about it not coming to PC?
Mm,
I think it's gonna come to PC eventually, but that's just my gut. I feel like it's gonna make its way because
I
Grand
think
Theft Auto
it's
5 is making a way.
I think it's something that they're probably gonna have to do because there's obviously gonna be people that are like, yeah, we're PC gamers, we're our piece of the pie over here, you know. We love the Destiny type stuff, and we're suffering over here. The article says the PC platform is a natural fit for Destiny, but there are no firm plans to bring the games to computers. Hopefully, in the future, they'll change their plans or their ideas and maybe bring it to the PC because I'd love to see that in run by these giant rigs that can run like the best games on Ultra, I'd pay,
So yeah,
money to see that quality.
Destiny is already amazing looking on the PS4. I saw streams, 1080p streams, and I was like, holy shit. And just imagining, like, on the PC, just, makes something else true. Like, you know, The Last of Us. Have you seen any stuff on The Last of Us Remastered?
I saw, yes.
Oh my god. Like, go watch my Last of Us videos, and then watch The Last of Us, like, Game of the Year edition. That is amazing on the PS4, running at almost 60 at all times. And the textures are 4 times the resolution as they were on the PS3. Just insane. That's freaking graphic porn, man. Graphics porn, not graphic porn. It's not like somebody's getting beaten. Well, porn's going on, but that's some crazy shit, man. That's crazy shit. Um, uh, is that all the news? Because
That,
I wanna.
that's about it.
All right, so
Um,
I want to start a new segment. Uh, Hopefully it's gonna be a weekly segment. What have you been watching, Maurice? As in on Twitch?
mm,
Who are you watching, man? As always, we're watching Northern Lions streams.
right. That.
Did you catch them all this week?
All of them, yes.
All right. Did you watch the archives? What you missed on Monday when you were over here?
Yeah, yeah, I did actually, yes.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I did too. I caught the tail end of yesterday's with
Mhm.
the epic Mount Your Friends battle.
Oh, dude, that
Wait,
was
wait, wait,
the
wait,
most.
Maurice, wait. You cannot tell me who won. I have not watched the archive yet.
It was the most intense battle I have ever seen ever.
What when I caught it, I was like, "Oh my God, Northern Lion is an asshole," and like he's amazing. Like I was rooting for Rock Lee so hard, and I don't know who won yet. So I think right after this, I'm gonna go watch the archive. And I actually booted up because I didn't get to catch the whole stream, so I was playing Dark Souls while watching the stream today, the
hmm
archive. Anybody else? Any other streamers you've been watching?
Gold Glove.
Gold Glove. Who's Gold Glove?
He's a YouTuber. He's been around for a long, long time now. He started off doing Gears of War stuff, when the first one came out. He's like a teenager. He's like 17 years old,
Oh, he's me.
basically.
Oh, and he's big.
Yeah, he's big now. He's huge. He's one of the top, I guess, like 10 streamers, I would say.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Look at that. He's an idol. I gotta go watch that guy. If he started off when he was 17, I'm starting off when I'm 17. You see, this is all. Well, I actually started when I was 16, and then my birthday went. But I didn't really get serious until about a month ago. So it's that's pretty good. I've been watching a fair amount of Man vs. Game.
Mhm.
He's a good. I like him. He's a good streamer. He's funny. He just does insanely long video streams though, and he doesn't sleep. He's been playing Dark Souls 2 and Spelunky.
Mhm.
And he's a pretty good streamer. He started off when he was doing Man vs. Game in the Justin TV days,
Wow.
which is insane. He's pretty big. He's pretty big, and he has all the subscriber stuff. Um, he has it to where I don't know how they do this, but every time somebody subscribes to him, it pops up on the stream
Yep.
in a font
Yep.
with a little animation, and his
Yeah.
voice starts echoing. How? Is
That's
this like
the it's a bunch of plugins that they have for Twitch streamers. It's like all those bots that they have like Moobot or Nightbot or something like that, all
uh-huh.
of they have their Twitch streams, to like ban or like time out people that are doing certain stuff. Those same systems they put to like plugins for the Twitch dashboard, which let you, make a notification that comes up every time, make a sound that comes up every time, and all that other stuff for when people subscribe, when people follow, when people donate, they give a lot of options for all those things.
That's pretty insane, man. That's pretty insane. Hopefully one day I'm big enough to where I can have subscribers and stuff. That's a dream. I always say that's a dream, and hopefully we can do that. Because if that, I feel like I'm liking Twitch a lot more. From what I'm seeing, I've gotten a lot more into Twitch
hmm
recently, and I'm liking that a lot more than the YouTube platform. I feel like it's a better way of making money. And like Man vs. Game doesn't even archive his stuff. He archives it like on his Twitch, but
Hmm.
he doesn't put it on YouTube. So it's pretty. And what he's basically does is just beat games, and he's beaten a lot of games on his stuff. Um, but yeah, another interesting thing I watched this week, music. Did you see that? Catch any of that?
Music. Yes, I saw people tweeting about it, and I saw like pictures, and I saw Twitch tweeting about it also. Steve Aoki was doing some music.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. You know, people were getting mad because like, oh, why the fuck are they Twitch streaming music?
Right.
Because they own the goddamn platform and they pay for all the bandwidth. You're fucking lucky you're not paying them to put your video games on there and stuff. Like, it's insane that Twitch is a free platform. Yo, like, I would legitimately buy a Twitch box.
Of course, yeah, yeah,
You know, but I don't really need that because I have a nice monitor and stuff. But well, PS4 is basically a Twitch box. Because PS4 and Xbox Ones are basically Twitch boxes because they have Twitch apps and you can just go and watch Twitch streams.
Right, but I think the difference between that is like the quality options. You know, you don't get you get up to a certain resolution on the PS4,
Yeah,
as far as I know, and then you can beef it up. You can change the buffer rate, change the refresh rate on
yeah,
PCs.
yeah. Um, yeah, actually, PS4 recently got their HD streaming. They're like 720p streaming. So when I get my PS4, expect a lot of that. Expect a lot of that. Definitely expect a lot of that. And then when I get a better computer, just expect me running off of XSplit and stuff like that. But yeah, are those all the streamers you've been watching this week?
um, I've been watching Orb. I don't know, the Incredible Orb. He's a CS:GO player.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
CS:GO is an
He's
interesting game. I always like watching some of that.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I've been really getting into that because a lot of people that I watch the streams have been playing, so it was cool. Actually thought of buying the game, but I don't know. I'm still on the fence about
I
getting
think
into a whole new thing right now.
I think I have CS:GO.
You think you have
I
CS:GO?
think I bought it. I don't know. I don't think I ever played it. I think I bought it. I
Well, let
don't
me
really
tell you
remember.
one thing right off the bat. It's the console version is totally different from the PC version.
Oh, I know. I definitely heard. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect because you can use your mouse and keyboard. I'm gonna connect my mouse and keyboard and just troll the fuck out of people. Just go in there, just fucking no, like 360 no scope, all sensitivity all the way up. I don't give a fuck. Uh, but yeah, I think that's it. All I've been watching this week. I'm definitely getting a lot more into Twitch. You know, when I can, just putting it on. Other than a YouTube video, I've been watching Twitch a lot. Um, right before I don't think there's anything else you want to talk about because getting into the ending of this. If you can believe, we are 1 hour and 47 minutes in.
Oh my
So,
God.
which is insane.
Wow.
Well, and that's on the Google, that's on the video, and
Yeah.
that video's behind. But yeah, all right, all right. So nothing else. I want to announce here that I am looking into doing the 24-hour live stream of uh, for charity for Child's Play. I'm going to be joining Team Giant Bomb. They're looking to raise. I'll look it up right now. They last year they raised a fair amount of money. They actually did a 48-hour live stream last year with one dude doing it from his home, which I'm going to be doing, and then the rest coming into the studio and doing it. So they did a 48-hour live stream. And the interesting thing about that, 49, because the interesting thing about that, Extra Life landed on daylight savings.
Oh
So
wow.
the clock rolled back, so you had to do 25 hours.
Hmm.
So last year they say they raised 100,000 wait 122,688 dollars, and they were ranked third on the out of the 3,800 teams, and their goal is now 1,775 100,075 175,000,
Okay.
which is a lot of money. And I'm looking to join them because they're pretty good. You guys can join them too. And you don't have to stream it, but Maurice has agreed. I'm gonna say it here because then I can hold him to it. I can hold it to him, hold him to it that he will lend me his laptop, and if anything, he's gonna be here with me for the 24 hours. Which he's a trooper if he's gonna do that.
All right.
But he's not gonna be
Might as
playing. I'll
well.
be, huh?
I might as well.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. He can go home though. He can go home. I'm not gonna tie him to a fucking stick. A chair or something and make him stay here. But a lot of people are thinking, and I'm going to be joining Team Giant Bomb. I'm going to look at the ethics. I have to ask my parents' permission if I can stay up for 24 hours and play video games, which is pretty insane. But, that's what I have to do. But yeah, it's definitely a good cause. None of the money goes to me. None of the money will go to me. And I've been looking at this whole 24-hour thing. I basically stay up for 24 hours almost every other day. I stay up for about 20 hours or something like that for a lot of the time. I know Maurice is always staying up too. We're night owls, Maurice, and
Oh yeah, we're nocturnal.
we're
We
basically
sleep during the
nocturnal.
day.
Yeah, most of my videos are made during the night. So yeah. But yeah, I'm looking into doing that. I'm very excited. There's one of the funny lines is like, well, what if I'm a busy person with a job, kids, and a crippling drug addiction? I don't have time to play. That's pretty. I like that line. But no worries. Checking. They've already raised some money, which is insane. So October 21st, definitely look at that. I don't know what time they're starting. I don't think it says here. But I'm probably gonna start pretty early. Cause I have school that Monday. So I probably won't go to school then that Monday. Just let teachers know that I won't be in. I'll be streaming for charity, Child's Play. It's a good charity, and yeah, we'll just be looking at that, and that'll be the precursor to my world record beating of whatever. I don't know what I'm gonna beat. I'm gonna try to figure that out. We're still trying to figure that out. But yeah, I'm here to announce that I will be joining Team Extra Life, Giant Bomb on Extra Life, which is cool. That's pretty cool. And Maurice Kana is going to be joining too, so definitely, if you like Maurice better than me, throw some bucks. If you hate me and like Maurice, I don't know why you're listening to this.
But also throw some bucks.
Yes, but also throw some bucks. If you hate me, also, I'm looking into getting the people to decide on what games I play. So if you donate enough money, you can get me to play, and the enough money is $1. So if you donate $1, I will try to play whatever game you do. Well, first tell me what game you want me to play, and then donate the $1. Because I don't want I don't want people being like, oh, you donated $1 and you didn't do it. Well, I didn't have that game.
Right.
Yeah, I'll try to do. I'll definitely do Hollow Enemy speed runs. Spelunky. We'll play Dragon's Crown. We'll definitely. October is a far way away. We're not August, so actually October is actually. August just started, so in 2 months, almost 3 months, we'll be at that event. That's gonna be fun. Want that, Maurice?
Oh yeah.
That should be pretty fun. Does Northern Lion do the 24-hour stuff? Does he?
I don't think so. I don't think he does that. No.
Well,
But I know a lot of people who do, and not a lot of YouTubers who do.
Maybe we. That's cool though. That everybody's doing it. Maybe I see him hosting people. So
Yeah.
Maybe if we ask him, he can host us.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so either. But once this podcast gets a little bigger, I'll definitely email him and email Rock Lee, see if they'll like to be on. Email anybody actually to be on this fucking podcast. But yeah, is that it, Maurice? Is that after that announcement? Is that it?
That's it.
What's going up on the channel this week, Maurice? You don't know. I do. Last of Us will be continued. Spelunky will be continued. I'm going to try to release 2 videos a week, one in the morning, one in the night, this entire week. I'm ramping up for my vacation time, so I'm getting a new microphone. So all my videos, this is the last video on my channel that will sound shitty. After this, you will hear my glorious voice coming through a pop filter and a pretty good microphone. I'm getting a blue microphone. I paid $50 for both the blue microphone and the pop filter. It looks to be pretty good. I'm going to do an unboxing video I don't know why. Just to do it. It's
Just
just fun
cause.
to do. Just cause. Just cause. You can see my hands. Maybe my face. Maybe my face. But if you want to look at my glorious face, go follow me on Twitter at GameOverJason and just look at my profile picture. Go through my pictures, creep me, see what my life used to be about. If you want to listen to the ramblings on by Maurice, his Twitter is at Maurice. Oh no, Garcia_Maurice. Links will also be in the description. Please subscribe on iTunes and give us a good review. If you don't like it, give us a bad review. Tell us what's bad. Hopefully, if it's the audio, then that will be fixed next week.
At least on your side.
At least on my side, Maurice is looking into getting a new headset, so maybe he can go get a new headset with a better mic. I don't know. I tell Maurice not to put any money into this because this is my endeavor and I don't want. Maurice actually offered to buy me Rogue Legacy this week, but I denied because I don't want to take money just yet from people. But once I'm able to, I definitely will. Once I start making money, I want to start giving money to streamers, which is pretty funny. I want to start giving, I'll definitely subscribe to Northern Lion when I have enough money or when I'm starting a job, because I'm gonna need a job soon. As I mentioned before, I got a car and gas money isn't cheap, so I'm gonna need a job. And my dad kind of told me, get a fucking job. So even though I'll have a job, as I said before, I'm a night creature in this game. This channel will still continue, and if my job gets in the way of this, then I will go quit the job, because this is what I want my life to be. I'm not one to give something up like this, because I put way too much into this, But as always, thank you for listening. Please subscribe. If you like this video, like the video. If you're listening to this on YouTube, that's pretty cool. Thanks for listening. If you watched this live, which that was cool too. You didn't, because I was watching the viewer count the entire time, and you're a liar. But remember, Maurice and I will try to do this earlier for other people. We're looking to get other people on the podcast very soon. Expect a different person on the podcast in the coming weeks, because I'll be gone. But yeah, with that, anything else you want to say? Anything you want to plug, Maurice?
No. I think I'm good.
As always, thank you for being here, Maurice. As always.
As always, it's my pleasure. Really, it is.
That's what they all say. Alrighty then. So, as always, thank you for listening. I'm Jason. He's Maurice, and we're out.